So hi, this is Darren from Paradise Zing, creating seasonings for meat, fish and vegetables. Put a zing back in your cooking. That's the slogan of the company.
Hey, so what inspired me to start Paradise Zing is basically it's all about seasoning. I was sitting in my house during lockdown, as we all have been, and I saw all these riots going around, and there was a lot of young people, black and white people going around, and obviously that was all over the George Floyd situation. So I saw that and I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, well, yes, black people do need justice, but more importantly, black people need opportunities. So then I was thinking about what would it be like if we had more businesses, more Caribbean, black, African-owned businesses? And that's where Paradise Zing came from, because I said to myself, if we go into these major supermarkets all the time and we're buying different products, it would be inspiring for young people, especially young black people from the BAME community, to see that there are products that are on the shelves that is actually owned by Caribbean and black African people, having our products from our community actually right there in those shelves. So that's where the birth of Paradise Zing came from.
And I wrote a nice little letter to each and every single one of these places, and I also emailed the CEOs of these supermarkets, and I've had some good responses, some not so good. Some have been very supportive, where I've explained the fact that people from the black minority, from the BAME communities, need support in terms of creating opportunities. And so that led me on to create Paradise Zing. We've all done our shopping in these supermarkets, some of us all our lives. We've shopped, we spent money, we supported some of these supermarkets. So what I've done is I've now reached out and pitched my idea of creating a Caribbean seasoning by a Caribbean person for all communities. Right? We know that we all eat Chinese, Indian and everything else, all the other cultures' foods. But having a Caribbean owned seasoning that comes from an ethnic rich community, right? And having a business which young people in the community can look at and say that this product on this shelf comes from a Caribbean-owned.
Dr. King made this statement because he recognized that gains in civil rights had not changed the material conditions of life for many people. In short, he recognized that civil rights without economic rights are really no rights at all. What the civil rights leaders ultimately gave their life for was a hand up, not a handout. They wanted equal opportunity to pursue life, liberty, and happiness without the restrictions and systems designed to oppress and marginalize. While progress had been made in civil rights, Dr. King recognized that there were still far too many restrictions and oppressive systems economically.
Yeah, so my next stage now is to actually get in contact with manufacturers. I've already started speaking to the large supermarkets, the 5 large supermarkets that we have over here. I've pitched my idea to them. I've had a couple of really good feedback from some of them not so good. But they give me some real good feedback on how I can make the product compliant so that it fits into their business style in terms of providing products that they can sell. So these are some of the working out stuff that we have to do, but it's stuff that we're doing right now, and I'm really excited. It's really good times, especially when it comes down to products. There are so many other companies or other people out there who create products that is not black owned, but they are sold to black people. For instance, there were so many companies that have jerk seasonings, or so many companies that may have product is not by a African person. Just like this is not a Caribbean brand, but they sell products which Caribbean people eat. It's about time that Caribbean people and African people, we have our own products. The reality is we want products from our own people for the whole community, and it's about time we can step up and actually provide that, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So the different types of seasonings is going to be free. So we're going to have the meat seasoning, we're going to have the fish seasoning, we're going to have vegetable seasoning. So vegetables would cater for the vegetarians and the vegans. 3 types at the moment. They're all going to be dry seasoning, which will be almost like an allspice, but it will be an allspice seasoning for meat, allspice seasoning for fish, and allspice seasoning for vegetables.